friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to another segment of Fish Tales, where Pat Roach, that's me, I tell you a story about something. And in this case, I'm out fishing, my favorite thing, and I want to tell you a little story about how the boys and I first started on our May-long weekend fishing trip, which has now been going on for 30 years. 30 years! And we go out Pictou County way, and we catch trout. So, way back, I would have been 18 years old, and I was working at a bottled water company. This is before Trailer Park Boys ever started. And there was a guy there, his name was Barry Reed. He was the vice president, general manager of the water company. And he was from out in Pictou County. And, I got one. Little one. Anyway, he had this nice little fishing spot way out in the woods. And you needed like a 4-wheel drive to get there. I mean, you could take a minivan or something like that. But a 4-wheel drive, you're a little guy. You wouldn't hit the bottom of your car because some of the roads, they were pretty bumpy and rocky and stuff. Look at that little guy. He's awesome. He looks good in the sunlight. I think we're going to let him swim back to the lake. Anyway, Barry had this nice little location. And it was me, my buddy Kevin, and Glenn, my old manager John, his last name was Peach, and and I think it was John McCall, another buddy. Barry took us all back to this location where you needed a tent, and you had to poo and pee in the woods, no outhouses or anything. And I remember back in those days there was fire towers and such, because they had to look out for forest fires, but now they've canceled that program in Nova Scotia, which I think is sad because we had some of the worst forest fires ever last year in the history of our province, and it's just crazy right now if you look at Canada and all the fires. But anyway, Barry took us back to this nice little campsite, and we brought our little boats, canoes, and aluminum boats, and just little motors, and we'd go fishing and trolling and casting, and we would catch trout. So then we just started getting a few of our friends after that. I mean, Barry was our boss, so we just got a bunch of our friends that went, and we brought some liquor and stuff, and then we started to fish there, like around I think the May-long weekend, and then also we'd go in September or something before the season closed, and it's just so beautiful, and I can't believe that it started off with the same guys, and those same guys continue to go to this day. Now, back when we first started, we had those tents, and we just had like old tarps and stuff like you'd see on the TV show Lost, an airplane full of tarps. That was pretty good for them. But anyway, we had no big tents or anything, and if it rained, and it used to, my father would laugh. He'd say, your fishing trip must be coming up because it's pouring down rain all in May, and you guys always seem to go when it pours down rain. It would even snow, and we'd be going sometimes. So the tarps would try to keep us a little bit dry. But then one of our buddies, his name was Daryl, nicknamed Squirrel. He was in the armed forces, and he was able to take an army tent on loan. So we started to take an army tent, and that was a game changer because that tent kept us dry even when it poured. And you could have your breakfast set up, we'd bring tables and stuff, and really glamping is what it was, glamour camping. We ended up bringing generators, microwave ovens, like the Keurig coffee machines, air fryers, toasters. It was insanity, like the amount of stuff that we would take just for a weekend. But it was really nice because it was like you were at home. And we've been doing that ever since, and we look forward to it every year. And we go back, and people like that I worked with on Trailer Park Boys, like Rob Wells and JP Tremblay, they would go, and then all my other buddies like Johnny and Kevin and Chico and Potsy, Jimmy, and Squirrel, and my good old buddy Bill Taylor. He passed away now, poor Bill. But it's unbelievable that we've kept the tradition going, and we're not going to stop, because you gotta live, and you gotta enjoy the outdoors in Canada, and enjoy yourself. So, anyways, I hope that all my friends out there. I hope you have friends too that you could go fishing with, and maybe get away for a weekend, and try to forget some of the stresses of the world, because the world can be stressful, and you have to get rid of that. Stress is not good for the body. So just be happy and try to catch some fish. And thanks for watching, everyone. Woohoo!